Which one would you like find more to be like you?
Like me?
Not like okay, that sounds bad. Like I meant it as in
No. So yesterday on stream, I was coaching this younger guy, and overall he was doing pretty good. His tone was good, his speech was clear, and he wasn't socially awkward or weird. But then he made one mistake that I see a lot of guys make. You guys might have missed it, but the girl in the interaction actually had 2 dogs on her bed, and the question that he was asking was, which one of your dogs is more like you in personality? So he wasn't randomly comparing her to a dog, he was just asking a simple, playful question. And then she responds with a simple,
Like me?
and in his head, he instantly went, oh no, she thinks I just called her a dog. So he abandons his question and starts defending himself against something she never actually accused him of.
not like okay, that sounds bad. Like I meant it as in
So most guys watching this are probably thinking, okay, bro is just gonna tell us, stop over explaining, be more confident. But no, that is not what I'm gonna say. This interaction, his over explaining, that was just a symptom of a more important underlying cause and mistake that a lot of guys are making. So let's talk about that. So from my own personal experience, from people who have joined my charisma course on school and just talked to people on my YouTube chat, a lot of the people seem to think that the problem is that they don't have enough good lines, they're not attractive enough, and I've even had people tell me that they're fundamentally just boring people and girls don't want to talk to them. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that those can't be reasons as to why some guys can't pull girls, but for a lot of guys, like the one that we just watched, he didn't have a problem with any of that. He had good tone, clear speech, not awkward, natural, he was engaged. But even so, a lot of guys are still struggling to build genuine chemistry in a conversation when they're talking to women. So if it's not those things, what is the main culprit? What is the main problem? Well, it's this thing called outcome dependence. Outcome dependence is essentially when your ability to remain yourself depends on receiving the type of response that you wanted. But when the reaction is uncertain, your internal state changes. And that's basically the key distinction here. You don't just prefer a positive response, you start needing one to remain yourself and remain calm. Her reactions begin controlling how you feel, and how you feel start influencing the conversation.
which one would you like find more to be like you?
Like me?
Not like okay, that sounds bad. Like I meant it as in
No. Don't over explain. You say
Like-
yes. All right, so to wrap this up, we're just gonna go through the whole feedback loop once, and then I'm gonna leave you guys with the final truth, and we're done with this video. So the feedback loop is essentially you want approval, you monitor reactions, you misread uncertainty, and then you rush in to damage control. And that's fundamentally what causes the awkwardness in the conversation. It wasn't necessarily the bad joke or the comment you made, right? So the reason this kills chemistry is because when you're outcome dependent, your internal state and your confidence and what you say and how you think and how you react all depends on her, right? So at any given point, if she changes somewhat or doesn't give you the same energy, that influences you. So again, your ability to remain grounded and remain yourself, even when you're getting ambiguous signals, is what confidence is, in a sense. So, what should you do instead? Don't assume that uncertainty means rejection. Let moments breathe. Not every moment, needs to be repaired. And in some cases like this one, all you really need to do is just clarify. Remain calm and say, yeah, like which one in terms of personality. Don't just straight assume and jump to the worst interpretation. So what was the real problem? Well, it wasn't the joke, as we've established. It was more so that his internal frame and confidence changed based on her reaction. So don't ask yourself, what did I say wrong? Ask yourself, what changes inside me when I don't get the response or reaction that I wanted? Do you rush? Do you become insecure? Do you become nervous? Or do you remain calm? So the final truth is chemistry often dies not because you said something wrong, but because uncertainty made you stop being yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you guys want to see more videos like these, let me know, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll be happy to make more. Peace out.